Morning, guys. So it is a cold, yucky day here in Illinois, and it has been so beautiful all week. I've gotten tons of stuff done. I've been hardening everything off, loving the warm weather. It's been 70, almost 80 degrees. Gorgeous. Now it is raining. It's in the low 40s, moving down to the high 20s in the next 10-day forecast. Not great, but the plants are doing great. Everything looks so good. I'm gonna go, Chris is gonna come out later with Evelyn, and we're going to pot up peppers. We have all these trays back here all filled up. I actually need to go get more soil because we ran out. The 10 bags of Pro Mix that I got at the beginning of the season that I thought, this will probably last me 2 seasons worth. No, it didn't make it through this whole season, but that's okay. So we're gonna go get more. I'm gonna stop at our local Goodwill and pick up some blankets because I did plant out ranunculus and some cabbage and broccoli and lettuce. So I'm gonna cover that up if it actually does get really low. But the thing I wanted to talk to you guys today is about fear. We've been talking about like this channel is part of my life journey too, and trying to work through things. And one of those things is fear. I get afraid and I hold myself back from a lot of things because the fear of failure is scarier to me than the fear of succeeding. So, or I guess that wouldn't really be a fear, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I worry more about failing than I do what if I succeed. So my ranunculus probably should have been sold 3 weeks ago. They looked amazing. They were perfect. So excited. But I've never grown them before. They're new to me. I'm just so excited. People that I watch grow them and they're gorgeous. So I wanted to try them. I had Chris get them for me for Valentine's Day, and I had every intention of just growing them for myself. I just wanted them for me to cut and to bring into my home for the aesthetics. Well, then he bought more than I asked for, like he normally does. And I just didn't see a need for that many, since if I save the corms, which I plan on doing, they'll multiply, hopefully. So I thought, well, I'll sell some, and that'll be great. Sorry, the heater just kicked on because it is cold out. And so I've taken care of these ranunculus. I've been so excited for them. I've never grown them before, so I don't know a lot about them. But thought, okay, well, I'll sell some. Well, the fear of not really knowing, because I haven't grown them before, the fear of the weather's not quite right. What if people don't know how to harden them off properly and they just plant them out and they die, and they put that as a reflection of me and my product or my growing, and just being afraid of this whole thing. Like, I've grown all this stuff. Like, there is way more here than my family could, that we could possibly use. Like, so much more. I could put all the flowers out, you know what I mean? Like, I could decorate our yard, absolutely. But you guys, the tomatoes and the peppers, like, they're so, like, I could never ever use all of these. Like, I would have to just give them away. And just that fear of, I've never done this before on this scale. I've never done this before to have someone give me something in return. Like, when you're giving things away, you're like, hey, I did my best. I'm giving you something for free. I hope it works out. I feel confident that it'll work out. But if it doesn't, I mean, they didn't pay anything for it, so I feel like neither one of us are really out anything. Now I'm asking people to, like, give me your hard-earned money, which is, like, in a limited supply nowadays. Like, there's money has little value, but it also has more value because people are struggling for their money, and I'm asking them to to give that to me for these products that I've grown with my heart and that I've done my absolute best with. I'm out here 3-4 times a day. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy if they pay any attention at all. Like, I'm talking to my plants, I'm telling them, good night, my little babies, grow big and grow, you know, like, grow big, grow healthy. I talk to them in the morning, good morning, my lovelies, and like, I'm 100% invested in every single one of these plants, and they're doing well, and I'm proud of that. But my ranunculus now have some leaf scorch from hardening off, and it was really too warm for them. They don't like really hot weather. And they got a little root bound, so I had to pot everything up again. And I just feel like these ranunculus are like kind of the symbol of how I'm feeling this year. Like, I'm so proud of it, and I want it to do great, and I feel like I'm doing a good thing. But there's that fear that says, what if it doesn't work out? And that's something that I'm working through, you know. I'm deciding that it'll be okay. Like, it's gonna work out. And so the ranunculus have been like what I keep thinking about the last few weeks, and kind of how I feel about this whole thing. And so I was kind of feeling down about them. I planted some out in my garden for my personal use a few days ago, and since I've been feeling down, like, once I got them in the ground and they were watered in really good, and they're loving their life now, and they've got green, healthy shoots coming up, and I was like, okay, this is good, you know, this is my turning around point. And then yesterday I was out there and I was watering everything, or I guess it was last night. I'm watering everything, and I see my first little bloom. Like, it's not there yet, but my little bud is sitting there, and I thought, like I went running in the house, and I'm like, babe, my ranunculus have buds, oh my gosh, you know, and everybody cheered and woo, you know, because like I've obviously shared this with my family, how I'm feeling and stuff, and so yeah, so I went out and I was looking through all of them as I was watering them, and like actually taking my time, like, because I feel like there's so many things that I don't get to take my time like I would in years past when I was starting seeds. I'd get to kind of like ooh and ow over everything and walk around and touch everything, and I do that, but it's in a much more hurried way now, you know. It's more like, you guys look great, I'm so proud of you, you're doing wonderful, move on to the next thing, you know, like, okay, next round. So last night I just took a minute and I looked at those buds, and I continued to walk through the ones in the high tunnel and look for more buds, and I went out to the ones that I had planted even in my own garden, and I found buds, and one of them had 2, I was so excited, and I just thought, like, I felt like I could breathe, you know, I could finally, it's gonna be okay, and it will be. Everything is gonna be fine. Everything looks great. I am proud of everything out here. My family has been such a huge help. Yesterday, Ella and Kristen, I always say Evelyn because she's here, and she's, you know, she was spraying water for us yesterday as we were mixing up the soil and filling up all the trays. And, you know, they're all so encouraging, and they've all been trying to help me in their own ways, and I'm so proud of that. So I just want to tell you guys, don't be afraid. It'll be good. So do something daring, do something a little crazy, and just be proud of what you do. If you guys like this video, please like it, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you're afraid of, what you're trying to work through, and I would be more than happy to keep you in my prayers so that we can all be a little bit braver and do things that maybe we're a little afraid to try. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.